Good morning, fellow BNI, and also to all our visitors. I would like to welcome you to today's network education portion. Last week, we discussed the giver's gain in the time of COVID-19. Today, our topic will be about the value network, a modern-day village. As you could see in the image, BNI has molded us to become farmers and not hunters. As you could see in the slide, the concept of not hunting, rather, it's all about farming. Now, as we proceed to the next slide, a value network represents the interconnectivity and interactions between people within or outside an organization, each person having roles to play and deliverables to achieve. Value networks record interdependence. Its focus should be on being a value-creating system. All stakeholders within that network are obligated to produce value. So let's proceed to the next slide. Some of you here may have already seen this value chain illustrating COVID-19's effect across various industries. Now, members, think to yourself, where is my business currently positioned on this value chain? Green, yellow, or red? Think to yourself. Now, remember that BNI has taught us over the years to help red members become yellow, help yellow members become green, until the entire value chain stays healthy. As part of today's network education session, we'll be going through a self-evaluation tool together, as a village, as a chapter, and as a network. Now let's proceed to the next slide. Just before we jump into that self-evaluation, here's a quick recap from last week highlighting the importance of collaborative growth opportunities. With the giver's gain mindset, it would make the exercise easier if we find ways to help each other. There's no better way to start than in our own backyard. Now that's the power of power teams. Now through to the following questions, let's assess our connection and cohesion to our network. Note that the questionnaire has at least 30 questions based on the article, but I have shortened it for the benefit of time. So let's go through it together, one by one. Do your closest contacts know you as a person, including your life outside work? What's important to you? What talents and skills you possess? Do your closest contacts care about you as a person? Do your closest contacts know the major events in your life that shape your beliefs and who you become? Do you know the major events in the lives of your closest contacts and how they shape their beliefs and who they become? Do your closest contacts appreciate your strengths? Do you have people in your contact sphere that you consider mentors and they genuinely want to help you grow? Are you encouraged to stay informed about the developments outside your work environment that affect your organization, your industry, your competitors? How has your organization's history, important events, and stories shape what it has become today? Is there a group that gets together to talk about a vision for the future as it relates to your work? Does the group include members from your organization? Have you been a part of a discussion about shared beliefs as they relate to you? Now we look at all these questions all together. It would help us realize the importance and the value of your network. So in this next slide, fellow investors and also visitors, here's an assignment actually for next week. It's a very simple social network analysis to help you identify whether you are a hub, a pulse taker, a gatekeeper within your own contact sphere. By next week, I will be calling a few of you to give concrete examples and cases that have benefited you from this exercise. So the definitions of hubs, gatekeepers, and pulse takers are shown on the screen. You may take a screenshot of that. So as I conclude, my fellow BNI and visitors, in the next slide, allow me to share with you this quote: "The strength of the pack is the wolf, and the strength of the wolf is the pack." This has been your host today for today's network education, Aaron Que of Golden Prince Hotel. Dagang salamat and have a golden day.